Hey guys, this is Inks, and this is another video. This is the last in the series of how to win 4 versus 4 insane AI. And this is going to be Zerg versus Zerg. And as you can see, my hatchery here is a little yellow. I understand that Blizzard really wanted to, to show that I'm yellow, but this is kind of gone a little bit over the line. I mean, come on. This guy's red. This guy's blue. This guy's green. I mean, doesn't that look kind of odd? I think it does. I think it's just my video card being retarded, but whatever. So anyway, so for this video, as you can see here, it's 26 minutes. I'm going to speed this up a little bit, ×2. And this is essentially the goal of this is to cripple one of the computers enough so that you're able to overwhelm them because they're behind in tech. So the way to do this is you basically 7 pool, and then as your pool is about, I don't know, like 50% done, you send a probe to each of the bases. I actually screwed up here, and I had to cancel this, and I started building it again, but the other computer comes over again and starts attacking it. It's kind of weird. But this one's going to finish in peace. They're not even attacking me here. So this spine crawler is going to be able to kill some drones, no problem. But this one, I'm having a lot of trouble with this one. The orange player just keeps coming over and killing it. So this time I'm going to build it over here, trying to figure it out, trying to see why this computer is attacking me. But I end up losing this because I'm not paying any attention. However, this one is actually doing a lot of damage. This one is taking out all the green drones, and I'm already building another spine crawler here. I actually send, I think, another drone over here, or maybe not. Actually, I don't think I do. I just have 2 spines trying to kill this hatchery, but the other computers already have roaches, and they're going to come over here and they're going to kill these roaches. But that's okay. That's really what all you need to do is you need to make sure that you cripple one of the computers early on, so that their economy is completely messed up. The other computers are gonna try to attack early on. They're really kind of ignoring what you're doing, but that's okay. I mean, AI is AI, so they're coming back to their base to defend. And here's where you basically just start playing as Zerg. So I'm gonna speed this up. I go ahead and expand right when I have 300 minerals. And my goal for this was I knew that the computer was weakened, so I knew that they're not going to be able to do as much damage, and that the computers that are playing with me are we're basically playing 4 versus 3 right now. Well, more like 3.5 versus 3.5, because I honestly don't play Zerg, so I don't know what the hell I'm doing. I end up side-locking myself quite often, and the goal that I had in mind for here is I really want to just go Broodlords, and once I go Broodlords, the AI is actually not smart enough to target your Broodlords. They keep targeting the Broodlings, and when they target the Broodlings, that's really, that's dumb. That's, if it was a real player, they wouldn't have done that, and they would have killed my Broodlords. But the AI is not smart enough, so all you gotta do is basically hold out until you have enough minerals and enough gas. As you can see here, I am slowly upgrading to layer, and I'm going to be saturating my gases here momentarily. There we go. Because Broodlords are pretty expensive when it comes to gas. I'm still pumping drones and overlords, and once I have layer tech, I'm going to go ahead and drop an infestor pit over here, and then a spire over here, and I'm going to upgrade to hive and go ahead and move out with my Broodlords. And as you're moving out with your Broodlords, I'm actually going to speed this up to 8 times. Wow, that's like 4 frames per second. Alright, let's slow this down a little bit. 4 times. So here's the infestor pit, and wow, this graphics are just completely whack. Maybe because it's like 100 degrees in my room, and my video card might be overheating. But yeah, so the computers keeps attacking, but they're just not strong enough, because the computer, all it does is attacks like 1 at a time. See, blue and light blue go wiped out, and now purple all of a sudden thinks that it can attack, and they get demolished too. So I mean, the AI is pretty retarded, so you can't really depend on them to do anything. You need to basically tech up to Hive. Once you're in Hive, I'm actually building Corruptors, as you can see here. You can build Corruptors with layer tech. So once you have a layer and once you have a Spire, you can build Corruptors. And then once you have Hive, you want to go ahead and morph this to a Greater Spire. And once you have Greater Spire, you can morph all these guys. Where are they? I don't know where my Corruptors went. But once you have a Greater Spire, you can start building these Corruptors and turning them into Broodlords. Here they are.
Our allies are in combat.
All right, I think this is pretty much about it. Once you have Broodlords on the map, it is, I don't know what I'm waiting for here. There we go. Once you have enough Broodlords, I think like 5 or 6 will honestly do. Once you have enough Broodlords, you can go ahead and move out. And whether you move out with a computer or not, it doesn't really matter, because like I said earlier, the AI is just not smart enough to counter the Broodlords. They don't have their Hydralisks come and try to kill them. So I'm just waiting to get a couple more, apparently. Like I said, I am a complete noob when it comes to playing Zerg. I don't know what I'm doing, but I'm gonna go ahead and take these Broodlords and move out a little bit and just start attacking. And once you start attacking here, they keep attacking the Broodlings instead of the hatchery or instead of, you know, other stuff. They just keep attacking Broodlings. Meanwhile, as you can see the computer here in the base, my ally is just being completely stupid with its roaches, trying to, I guess, target them somehow. I don't know. They're just being really dumb. But I'm taking my Broodlords, and I'm gonna start moving out, and my ally is also gonna start moving out. And while all this is going on, I'm actually running out of minerals in my base, so I went ahead and dropped the hatchery over here at the gold. At this point in time, the computer opponents are actually not gonna be coming to like attack your base, your expansions, so you're gonna be pretty safe. I'm actually transferring some drones here. And here I have a bunch of overlords. It looks or overlords, not overlords, Broodlords. And I'm just gonna start moving out. Once you have 8, this is pretty much it. I mean, look how fast stuff dies. Of course, it is at ×4 speed, so I'll go ahead and slow this down to regular speed. But yeah, just make them occupied with your Broodlings. And meanwhile, the computer, my ally, is coming in here and just obliterating everything. And look how awful the computer is, the computer AI. These achievements are honestly really kind of easy. Once you figure out how terrible the computer is, it's really easy to exploit, like you saw with the Cannon Rush and with the Banshees. This just another strategy on how to win this. So once you have these 3 completed, you get these 3 achievements. You get +2, or sorry, you get the very hard, the hard, and the medium version of this achievement. Because if you just get insane, you get everything else also. And you can use these strategies for 3v3 as well. This is 4v4 obviously, but the exact same strategy for all 3 will work for 3v3. So I highly recommend that you use these. If you think that you can win using conventional means versus insane computers, then all the more power to you. I mean, games might last a couple hours, but this is the fastest I've been able to do it, and I think this cheese is probably the way to go. In a 4v4 versus humans, this would obviously not work, as the humans would get overwhelmed. But that's okay. You know, that's not really a concern for these achievements. But yeah, the computers are gonna start giving up here momentarily. You are ravaging through their base with your allies, and yeah, basically this is it. So I'm gonna go ahead and speed this up to 4 times the speed. Player 8 gave up because, well, he no longer exists, basically. And player 7 also gave up. As you can see here, I'm getting a little bit high on minerals. That's mostly because I have just a lot of stuff mining and not using it on anything. So yeah, that's pretty much it. Well, I'm actually running out of content to commentate, so I'm gonna see if I can post a couple more hard mode missions, achievements. But other than that, I think what I might start doing is playing a little bit of multiplayer, and maybe not commentating games, but kind of talking about, you know, what the other person's doing and what I could be doing a little bit better. Not like Day 9 style, because he's just super hardcore compared to me, but just a little bit. You know, from a gold, silver, gold person's perspective, kind of looking at what I could be doing better. You know, my APM could be, you know, higher than 100. So I don't know. If you guys want to see anything specific, please post comments, and I will do that for single player stuff. Otherwise, I'm gonna go ahead and do some multiplayer commentating. All right. Well, that's about it. Thanks, guys. Good luck.